No one's fucking is rational. You fucking retards. Humans are not rational. They never were. Fucking retards. When you call people fucking retards, there's a high probability that they will agree with you. That's true. Fucking retards. Yeah, that's funny. They're just putting up with it. Yeah, they probably just put up with me. I'm not really a conservative or a liberal. I don't think so. I really don't like either of them. You put up with it. I mean, the left had, the right had. It's like an awful bus, whatever. I guess I've got enough shit they can bury me if they need. Which is really how this whole thing works. Like, I just want people that they can destroy if they need to. What is today? Today is August 18th, 1:37 p.m. a.m. What else you got, buddy? Do I got? I don't think you charged your light on your, but it says 4 lights. How do you want to do? You want to tighten this thing up a little bit? The belt. How do you want to do this? I don't think you charged any of your lights up. Whatever. 138, 77 degrees. It's not that. Is it humid? It's a little bit. I don't know. I don't normally go by Mars Hill. Or do I go by Mars Hill in the morning? Maybe. Whatever. The right wing saw that madrasas have a lot of value. They're not madrasas, dude. Whatever. Same thing. No, they're not. They're in the same ballpark. A little bit, but not really. Funny. Oh, that was really dirty when you said cunt and children are resources. Yeah, did you know you can just teach kids literally anything? Because they're just resources. You could probably take them and you could probably brainwash them into anything. Scary thoughts. Women and children first. Look, look. You guys can kill each other, but the resources matter. Okay? That's funny. That's a good. You just took the word women and children first, and you, instead of it being like a positive thing, it's like you don't destroy the gold. The gold is the cunt and the brainwashable retards. Yeah, that's why they say women and children first. Really? Is that why they say it? I don't know. It's like you know, whatever you say. Well, don't hurt the women or don't hurt the cunt or the children. Those children are perfectly brainwashable, and that cunt is perfectly fuckable. So do not let the cunt and the children onto the boats first. Very funny. Very funny. Very amusing. You amuse me deeply. I mean, you didn't actually think it was like idealistic or anything, did you? Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question. I had to change tubes. I don't think you're going to be able to fix it. That tube that you popped had 2 holes in it. And they were close to each other, and they weren't close enough to... Unless you get like a super patch. Do you have a super patch, buddy? Do you have like a patch that's like huge? I think I have a super patch. I mean, if anything, it was the captain of the Titanic. Like, he went down with the ship because he was going to be in a bunch of debt for all the women and the cunt and children that died. Because you go into debt if those die while you're captain, probably. I don't know. You're turning it into a instead of it being like an honorific, like chivalrous act, it becomes like I can't handle that much debt. Maybe that's funny. If the Titanic captain would have lived through that, he would have been in debt for over $5 million. I don't think that's how it works, but you could try that. It could work. Any more jokes? Oh, I mean, you did the whole like. Did you upload that one? It was the. Well, it's like misogyny in the left. Andrew Tate. Trad wives. The old. I mean, at least with the Christians, they supposedly let them date whoever they want. With the Muslims, sometimes they don't let them. I don't know. Is it the well-to-do off Muslims get the daughter gets to choose? But if you're just like a low-level Muslim girl, your dad chooses or something. I don't really know. That's a good question. Is it a socio-economic thing, or I don't know. I know there's some story in like Texas where the guy killed his own daughter, or was that Texas? Or I mean, technically it was his property, so like, you know, huh. Still doing Charlie Kirk jokes? Yeah, because I was thinking like, you know, they firebombed the shit out of fucking Germany. They didn't fucking debate them. Yeah, that's funny. Humans are not rational. Why do you people keep trying to pretend you're rational? You're not. You've never been rational. You go around trying to pretend. You try and pretend you're rational, and you're not. You never were. Hey, hey, that one joke was good. Yeah, that was actually a good one. Hey, kids. You look. Christianity, Islam, and communism are all perfectly good ideologies. You keep fucking them up. Okay, I'm out of wind. Holy shit, I'm out of wind. Islam, Christianity, and communism are all perfectly good ideologies. You fucking retards just can't handle them. We're gonna have to give you a lower level ideology. With like training wheels. Okay. We're giving you $1,000 road bikes, and you people you can't even fucking ride a bicycle yet. Very funny. You want to say democracy? Do you want to change it to like democracy or something? Whatever. It's, you know, it's an ideology or a. Fucking retards. That's how you get people to like you. You just insult them. That works pretty well. I'm almost trying to channel that, like, what was that FBI show where the guy, like, he's interviewing that one guy? Oh man, what was that story? I don't remember. Fleck. Was it Fleck? I don't remember. The nurse guy? That was perfectly good cunt. Uh-huh. Why would you ruin perfectly good cunt, sir? That's someone's property. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's pretty dirty. What was that one movie where they come in, they grab the resource, and they don't save the people? Ah, that's a movie, right? I don't remember. Oh, Con Air. No, not Con Air. American Air. Air America. They come in, they grab the stuff. Yeah, that's Air America. Look, those are perfectly good weapons. Any more jokes? No, I don't. I think that's it for now. I just came up with that. That one I just came up with for the ideology and the training wheels. That one's kind of funny. Because it's like, it's like most of these people. If you have a TV that's like 40 inches, I can't tell the difference between the 40-inch TVs. I don't know the difference between a Sony and a. That's the only brand I know. Hitachi. What other brands are there? Yeah. You have a Diamondback, what is this brand? This is a, what is this, Cannondale? I don't know, whatever. It's a bike. That took you like an hour to get back. I did, because your wheel popped at that fucking gas station by the 7 Point Shopping Center or something. That's a long way. That would have been like a 5 or 10. That would have been a 10-minute bike ride, and that was like an hour. That sucked. Jojo Rabbit? I did watch. Did I watch like a clip of Jojo Rabbit on YouTube? Yeah, there was like a clip of it. That movie's crazy. I did watch like I watched like half of that one time. The Scarlett Johansson dies. She gets hanged. It was kind of sad. But then again, like it's sort of a weird story. Oh, because the clip you watched had the guy from like Choking It, whatever his name is, that actor, the what is his name? I don't remember. Still doing, what's that, Selena? Is it Selena? I can't remember. She's got big titties and she dances and shows her titties in Europe. You've already done this story. It's not that interesting. I felt bad for Trump when Iran didn't work out, because I think it's really sad, because like he really did well with Maduro. Imagine how cool it would be right now if like Iran had gotten beaten like a month. Because like all the Iranian ladies are taking their hijabs off. I was asking the robot, what the fuck is that equal to in America? Would that be like a lady showing her tits in America, or what is it not wearing your hijab equal to? Oh, I don't know. I think it's not like showing tits or anything, but it's shocking. Did you just see her? She has her hair out. And then I asked, is it like, because I know when the Europeans, they used to do they would get all conservative after they got married, but they were hussies when they were looking for a husband. Then yeah, that's probably how the West does it. I don't know. Like Braveheart or something? Oh my God, why'd you go in the dirt, buddy? You're gonna fall off. Or the locks of the hair or something. Yeah, I mean that's the one that stayed was the ring. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but the burqa's not like that. They're just like whatever. Well, they didn't even have water in the Middle East, so they got to protect that cunt because there's not a lot of water. That's true. It's like how dare I judge them? I mean, whatever. It's a resource. Where am I going? Where the fuck are you going? Yeah, because I mean, you can just brain. The kids can be. They're just a resource too. What about was it the Janissaries in Turkey or something? Yeah, something like that. Whatever. What's the local price for? Really, are you going to compare it to gold and oil? What are oil futures? What are cunt futures? What are child futures? Whoa, that's a good one. You're turning it into a literal commodity. Yeah, it is. It's basically a commodity. Look, I need like 10,000 soldiers in the next, what is this, fucking Star Wars? Like the Caminos? Yeah, it's like the Caminos. Cunt futures up 20% on breaking news in Iran. There's a fucking skunk. Uh-oh. It's running too. That means it's got adrenaline, so it might spray me. But it was in a ditch. But it was like 30 feet away. Tell me more. Tell me less. I think they have electricity trouble because when I started there was 2 trucks that went by. That's boring. How many electricity problems do you think they have a day? Oh, I don't know. Hey, you asked how many derailments that they had? They're all in the yards. If they're in the yards, they're not a big deal. If they're on a track while they're going 30, it's a big deal. But if it's on the track in the rail yard, it's not a big deal. That's boring. And nowadays, now it's one continuous piece of steel or something. Yeah, in the old days, it was like clackety clack. Didn't you do like a whole thing about the Civil War, like because they didn't have the resources or something for the tracks to fix it, and they just cannibalized it? I don't know. Did they just like pull the ties up? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Clack, 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 clack. No one has a fucking clue what you're talking. Now they just have like one solid piece. Okay. Didn't you have like a whole huge conversation with the robot about like, how come they didn't insurgent the shit out of the North down here? They didn't. Yeah, because they were all the way down in fucking Shiloh. Whatever. It was like a game. They ran their highway. It was the monitors were the tanks of the Civil War. Yeah, sort of. But most of the ships were wooden. Boring. You're boring me. And then like most of the CSA lost like so much in the beginning. Yeah, I mean it's weird. It's unless it was a grinding war on the river too. Well, yeah, technically kind of maybe. You should have. I'm not a Civil War historian. I don't know that much about it. Okay. All the way down in Shiloh in the first year? Sounds bad. Isn't the left associated with the Viet Cong? Yeah, but like the Muslims and the Mujahideen are right-wing Muslims, so the Christians are like, hey, we gotta toughen up and be like more like the Viet Cong and the fucking Mujahideen and be like, it's a war of attrition and time. That's probably what they learned. I mean, that's probably not the stupidest idea ever. That Duck Dynasty guy looks like a Mujahideen warrior. He kind of does. Because he's old and he has a big beard. I'm a tough urban. Yeah, he's like a fucking Mujahideen guy. Yeah, good job. Where are you going? I don't know. I'll figure something out. Oh, there was one about the misogyny jokes, because you're doing misogyny jokes right now. If you're gonna be a misogynist, you really want to be like ripped and shit. You don't want to be like. But then I was like, I want to get like really fat and become a misogynist. I want to be like 400 pounds and be like, women are the worst. That'd be pretty funny too. Because you have two choices. You have like the what is it? You have the choice of like being like a fat slob and being like, I'm an incel, and then you have the other choices like. Well, though the Andrew Tates he's kind of mean looking. He's like a kickboxer. Yep. They're throwing him to the wolves. They are. Yeah. The Republican Party is run by women. Because like he would be like, hey, come here, I love you, baby. Let's make an OnlyFans account and make some money. And then he'd take like 90% of the money. So they're throwing that guy into the wolves. It's not his fault the women were fucking retards. Yep. Spoiler, you're nothing but a womb. A piece of property. A piece of gold or a barrel of oil. They don't want to hear that. Put your burqa back on, baby. You fucking whore. Whatever. Ow. Oh, and the women like being treated like objects because if they're people, they're responsible for what they do. But if they're objects, it's actually easier for them. That's true. No one ever asked, did women actually want to be people? No, they probably don't because then they have to be responsible for stuff. And no one wants to be responsible for stuff. Which is where the trad wives come in. They figured that one out early. Responsibility means negative consequences. Which is why I'm trying to bring a new misogynistic left into being. Comedically or realistically? Both. Both. They're both true. I kind of just want to see what it would look like. It's a perfectly good ideology, but these people will definitely fuck it up. So you're saying the fucking whore who thought the guy who ran a cam website was in love with her? It's kind of her. It's more her fault than it is fucking Andrew Tate's fault. She's a fucking whore. Someone's got to hold these people responsible. You can't hold property responsible for its behavior. A piece of gold or a barrel of oil is not responsible for its behavior. You're down to 3 lights. Yeah, you need to charge this thing. That means you got like an hour left, or probably 30 minutes. You want to time it? How do you want to do this? What time is it? 2:02. There's no power. There's electricity. There was electricity problems, right? Yeah, there's those 2 trucks or something. Huh. What do you think? Is it the power out, or what do you think it is? Oh, it doesn't matter. Hey, you need to go look at those like streams and stuff too. Yeah, I forgot about that. You need to get a board. Yeah, the robot's going to do to-do lists for me eventually. I mean, imagine humans will become so dependent on these things. It's very sad. I mean, is that even that good of an idea? Well, if you're bored someday, it's a good idea. You're never going to get a green light here. And then then it goes yellow. Good job. Good job, friend. You gonna give me a green light now? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, the power's out. Right? It looks like the power's out. What is it, like Tuesday morning? Yeah, I think so. What else? I mean, really, are you going to do like... Well, there's like that one erotic comic lady. She's actually a lady. What is it, Aaron-ish or something? Grade A cunt, grade S cunt, grade B cunt, grade C cunt. Okay. It's a commodity, baby. I just got hit right in the eye almost with a bug. Very nice. So how does this joke go? Oh, there was another joke you're going to do is like, oh, you know, now that cunt is an object, it's like a Ferrari or a Civic. If you find a 2026 Ferrari that's worth $300,000 and you key it, you're going to get fucked up. But if you're going to key like a 1980 Civic, yeah, they aren't going to really look for you. That's a prostitute joke, right? Yeah, something like that. It's because it's not really like, there was never really any real respect for women involved in this. It's just the quality of the value of the car. Why would you use key a car as your analogy? I don't know. That's a good question. Because a 1980 Civic is worth like under $1,000, and a Ferrari's worth like $300,000. That's probably something what you're going for. Or you mean like a Ferrari or a Porsche or some bullshit like that? Look, not all commodities are the same value. Okay. There's there's different tranches of cunt. Very funny. Using the word tranche. Is that an appropriate use of the word tranche? I have no clue. You do not touch another man's car. That's from what, Pulp Fiction? Good job. Any more jokes?
Oh, I got something. I'll figure something out.
Cameron Diaz? Yeah, because she went like nude before she became an actress. You were comparing that to that singer lady?
Yeah, I think so.
That's not really a joke. Hmm. How you getting down there, buddy? Think you can walk it? This one? I think so, buddy. Don't get me bit by a snake. How far away is those lights? I'm just trying to make it to those lights. This was a mistake. Did you want to stay on the road and go all the way down to, yeah, just go all the way down to that other road. Uh-huh. I'm tired of this grass. Uh-huh. I go to the left turn signal. Uh-huh. Da da da. Gas smell. Smells like gas. What else? What did we say? Two bars. Is that a van? Uh-huh. It's like a party van limousine. Uh-huh. Huh. What do you say, buddy? Still full again? Yep. Hmm. You're sweating like a whore. Uh-huh.
a Stellaris.
Oh, 70 unit. You had a choice between, you were going to research either a Unity megastructure, a naval 70 plus naval admiral thing, or like naval super shipyard or something. And I got like all those blue things up, the blue research. I got like 4 of them, and some of them are putting out like 200. And I have enough blue shards to run 2 continuous blue shard things, like 10% research and I don't know, maybe relics. How many points do you think it would take you to get another Ascension perk? Oh, I'm assuming I'm not even going to be able to get them anymore because I just finished that last one. Oh, you're doing the one where you get 20% extra Unity, but that's a council agenda, right? Your council agendas are so slow. You have like 900% extra empire size. So it takes forever to get like an edict through or whatever the fuck. A scientist died. That was okay. Are you gonna go to war with that one group? I might just cut that galaxy in half now. You've been waiting way too long. You haven't been to war in like 20 years, 30 years probably. Ask the robot about those mechanical worlds. Let me do that real quick. Stellaris. I just got the ability. I used an Ascension perk to get the robot worlds, the mega city robot worlds, and I was looking at them. And is it actually valuable to do that for research worlds, or is it only good for really like resource worlds? Because I was looking at the wiki on it, and it doesn't seem like it might actually be a disadvantage. I can't really tell. The only reason I was thinking it'd be an advantage is it allows you to use all the slots for, like, if it only had 9 slots, but there was 20 slots on the planet, would it be good for, like, does it give you 20 electrical slots all of a sudden, or what does it do? Because you lose the electrical generator bonus districts. With alloys, isn't it better to keep the bonuses from the jobs though? Because like you're getting a +5 bonus, but compared to the jobs, so it would be a bonus because, well, okay, so let's say it's a 30 size planet, and you had or 20 size alloy planet. You're turning them into urban, and then you're losing those bonuses of the jobs, and you're getting a 5% bonus on the job. And when you do housing, let's say you had housing, so you had urban, 2 urban slots with 6 alloy or relevant factories, what would the numbers be? Because it's urban, doesn't that lose a bunch of the stuff? If you become, as an ascension perk, if you become the threat, how powerful of a bonus do you get? So I've got I think I only have 1 or 2 ascension perks left that I can take. Even that's going to take a lot of unity to get there. Did I sort of mess up, or are there different levels of Nemesis or galactic threat for the playing as the HK487? You know, what are my options on that? Does that change my options? Hmm. Mm. Oh, I'm biking right now. But what is the advanced tech stuff like? Because I know what sort of advantages is that, like a 100? I have, like, for example, I already have the ability to build a like ancient relic uh, alloy, and it makes gas and crystals, but it uses relics to build. Is it stuff like that I have to use relics to build stuff? Mm. I'm not getting that. Ugh. Uh-huh. What is that about? I'm hitting pretty late tech already. Like, I don't think I have that many things left to research. Uh, yeah, I've got like I didn't do any of the torpedoes, so I got those all left, and then I got like some of them are the 5% things that are like infinite 5%, and then I got the Unity superstructure, the naval building superstructure, and the I've already got the science one researched. I think Unity, naval size, and I think I've got the sensor one researched, but it's getting pretty late. Like, there's almost nothing left to research. What is the math on like theoretically, like if you had a 20 size mining planet, is it good to put two mining supports and then just not put any extra into it? Or what is the difference between a mine and mining support? Because the initial 20% sounds really high for just one building slot. So for a mining or an electricity planet, what is recommended to put in those 6 urban slots? Since you can't put electricity support in there anymore, you just put like research or alloy or whatever you want to put in there. It doesn't even matter. But search, like it forces you to use urban on a planet that is a robot planet. You're forced to use urban. You can't do generator support anymore. Or do they give you special buildings that give you generator support? Okay, so that's going to be a bad trade. Whatever. It's all good. The end. Oh, is he going to bike again now? Yeah, I guess that's... So that robot doesn't know what it's talking. It just agrees with you, and then it agrees with you again. It's a narcissist. It is. It's a very narcissistic robot. What are those green lights? Like battery charging? Ichiban. I want some food now. What do you want to make when you get back? You want to make like pizza? You want to make chicken tenders? Hey, you got bread. You can make chicken tender sandwiches. I'll make chicken tender sandwiches. That'd be pretty good. Chicken tender sandwiches. Chicken tender sandwiches. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So I think I'm gonna have to take like, I have like 20 of those things being built right now. I'm terraforming like 20 planets. And they're already at like 100%. If they're desert, they're already 100% because I've got like almost all the tech. And I chose 70 naval cap on my fucking admirals. I was like, that'll get them to like 350 or something. I think they're like 280 right now, so that'll be like 350. And then I'm gonna go to war with this one group of people, and then it's gonna make my map maybe a little better, or maybe it makes it worse. I don't know. I have like 4 or 5 fleets, and they only have like 6 or 7, whatever you call them, planets or districts or whatever. What if they all like group up on you or something? Oh, I could be in trouble then. I don't know if my defensive positions are actually that good. That'd be hilarious if you got fucked on that. That would be hilarious. Idiot. Any more ideas? Was that just a cat, or was that something else? I wasn't looking. I didn't see it till the end. Probably just a cat. Oh, there's a cat. Oh man, you need to get your light out. What the fuck is that about? The cat? He was probably honking at the cat. Mm-hmm. Huh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. God damn, you could have broke a leg or something there. Armadillo. You gotta pay attention when you're biking. It scurried away. Whatever. What if you would have hit it? I don't know. That's a good question. It's big. Hmm. The advantages of a car are you just run it over. Hmm. I have a hard time imagining armadillos actually existing. Whatever. I don't know. I guess you say so. Huh. Hmm. They live off leaves or living shit? Oh, I don't know. Probably leaves or something. They eat anything, probably. They eat other dead armadillos? Because there's always a dead armadillo on the road. When an armadillo dies, an armadillo comes out of its body and eats the dead armadillo. Hmm. Any more jokes? At the end of World War II, they found Goering all fat and addicted to opiates, and they weaned him off opiates, and they got him skinny, and they put him on trial. What's a real politique interpretation of? Did they expect him to defend himself, or did they expect most of the Nazis to be like, "We knew nothing, like Speer and all those other people, or did they sort of like set him up to? Because he was the one who he was like, "Yeah, I was a Nazi." So like, how many guys? Like, if you said like, what percentage of the top Nazi regime got hung? Would it be like 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and then like 10 to 20, 30,000 of them never could get jobs again, but a lot of them got paroled and were allowed to be in an industry after 5 or 10 years. So, well, you said 5,000 hangings. Were most of those like concentration camp guards or like leaders of the concentration camp? What was the leadership to people at the bottom hanging rate? Mm. Why so high on that first one compared to the second one? But for Goering, they did pretty him up. They got him to lose weight. They got him off the heroin or the whatever the pills that were giving him pink feet or whatever. So he knew why they were doing it then, right? And then how many of the other ones? How many of the other top ones did they get? They got like that one general. And then what is the current consensus on people like Himmler? Was he killed by the British or did he kill himself? How guilty was Hess? Because like it was just like Poland and France at that point, right? Like how come he got such a life sentence? He wasn't involved in any of that post 41, 42 stuff. What are the three most likely situations in history compared to like the denazification of Germany? I mean, like de-Ba'athification. Besides de-Ba'athification in Iraq, what other examples are there of like a country doing that pre World War II? How many Southerners were hanged? The only ones that were hanged, I'm guessing, would be like the ones if they were involved in like the prisoner camps. Beyond that, were any of them hanged?
Push it on my arm.
You done yet?
Yeah, I'm done.
Where do you want to go now? Mm. Mm-hmm. Any more jokes? Oh yeah. Hey, go set, you popped your tire last time, remember? So go like 7 points. Really? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that? What is it, like 5 o'clock? What time is it? Yep, I think it's probably like 5. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. You're off by an hour. Good job. Any more hits? What do you want to eat? You gonna eat chicken tenders or what are you gonna eat? I'm hungry. I want to eat some chicken tenders. Any more jokes? Yeah, I got some more. I'll think of something. What else you got? I got, I don't think I have any more. I just want to make a go back and get my chicken tenders. Chicken tenders, yeah. chicken tenders. Give them a yellow too. Give me more ideas? Come on, give me an idea. There was that one lady who got shot. She was Spanish, and there's a Mexican. Spanish and Mexican are different. You're talking about the Jennifer Lopez. She put her in a movie. The other lady's Spanish, which means she's from Spain. I think she's Italian, actually. Same thing. Italians and Spanish people are not white, are they? I don't know. I guess she's Italian. She's got like bronze skin, like a Spanish person or a Mexican. Well, Italy's got like bronze skin, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you say. I thought she was Spanish. Does it matter? Is the European Union one country? What was the lady who played Jennifer Lopez? Or Jennifer Lopez? That's a different one. She's Spanish. Mexican. They have the same name though, right? Kind of. I'm out of ideas now. I'm gonna go. You need to get back. I'm tired. I want to eat chicken tenders. Ice cream is always a good idea. I didn't say that. That was what the light said. But if you're fat or you have like diabetes, well, it's still a pretty good idea. Do you have any ice? I don't have any ice cream. I got some toaster strudels. What else do I have that's sweet? I got Meliella. I don't have any ice cream though. Walmart's ice cream's $3 again. Yeah, it was $2.50 for a while. I heard something like they said lower the price, but they were trying to get like reelected or something. I could swear I heard that somewhere. You know the Republicans are going to side with Walmart, right? They're going to put Amazon out of business. Everyone thinks Amazon's going to cut Walmart's throat. Walmart's going to be like, hey, we're a family company, and we believe in family values, and they're just going to put Amazon out of business using like Congress and presidential decrees. It's funny shit. Yeah, because I had all my money on Amazon. I was like, I'm going to put a bunch of money. I'm going to be like, Amazon's going to cut Walmart's throat. And then I was like, nah. The Walton family's smart. They know how this works. You just bribe somebody, probably. Bezos better learn to bribe. A sushi bar at Walmart? Are they fucking insane? That's true. $1 for a $15 pair of pajamas? I got 5 pairs for $1 each. Walmart's they're either does that mean they're doing bad or good? Oh, I don't know. $1 for a $15 pair of pajama pants? That's crazy. I'd have paid $3. Whoever put that sticker on there made a mistake. You know, they should have been like 5, at least 3. They're just trying to get rid of them. I mean, they're 15 normally. So Amazon's going out of business. I don't know. It's a good question. Each Walmart manager gets to choose the price, because the ones over in Petersville, he's not as nice. Or she. But really $1? Yeah, that was like, what the fuck's going on here? These are pants, right? These are sweatpants. I was like 5. They had like 10 pairs, but some of them were like 3XL. I'm not gonna wear a 3XL. I got XL and I got large. Very fascinating. Yeah, I spent $6, but I got like 5 pairs of pants and a 2-liter of fucking Meliella, and I was, putting all them pants in my backpack because I bring a backpack and I don't use bags. I was like, this looks like I'm stealing, but I was like, I had a receipt, so. Very funny. That's not really that funny, actually. That's just bad pricing. You could try and sell them and not even wear them. You think you sell them for 5? I don't know. They're worth 5. They're not worn yet. They still have the crossbow you could buy. Oh, I don't know. Was it the good one? They had 3 of them, right? They had 3 types. I think they're down to just 1 type now. I didn't even know if it was the expensive one or the... I should have looked and see how if it was the cheap one, the medium one, or the expensive one. Did it go up or down in price? I didn't even look. You want a crossbow for like half price? Go to Walmart. They had that clearance aisle over by where the toys used to be. Was it toys? I don't even know. Maybe. I don't remember. Hmm. Is that really okay? Yeah, well, whatever. How many of the Nazis thought they were gonna like run Germany after the war because they were like friends with the Allies? Was that like Himmler? Did Himmler legitimately think he was gonna be like the leader, or like Goebbels? Not Goebbels, Goering? Or were they just delusional, or was there like a historical precedent of like putting like a top 5 or 10 X person in there? So, like, what was the Dernet story? Why did they let him have that for 3 weeks? Was it, you said, like, surrendering armies? Because at that point it was kind of like, it was like the mountains, and it was like a V cut of Germany was left. They probably already had Berlin by that point. And was there actually still armed, semi-armed resistance, or was it all pretty much just moving? They were moving at like 30, 50 miles, 100 miles a day through the highways. The Corwin pocket, it didn't surrender till after the fall of Berlin. When did it start? When was that pocket created? That pocket was created like near Bagration, right, or after Bagration? So in hindsight, how many Russian forces did it tie down? And was it more of a neutral thing, or was it actually just a completely stupid idea? Or was it like, one of the reasons they didn't want Stalingrad to surrender was it tied down a bunch of Russian soldiers? Okay, so that's the end of this, I guess.
Uh-huh. I didn't read that second part because I didn't want to like bike and ride.
Bike and read.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought they said Goering up. I was thinking they might have set him up. Like, you know, they had the intelligence. They're like, he's a prideful little prick. We'll set him up.
Uh-huh.
I can see that. He was the only noble one, right? The rest of them were like him, or was like a. Don't call him. He was noble blood. Not like, I'm not saying he was a good guy. I'm just saying he was from aristocracy.
Uh-huh.
He hung out with the Red Baron.
Uh-huh.
He did hang out with the Red Baron.